Hi, this is Mel Grosvenor with Greene County Parks and Trails, and we're going to do some experiments with dry ice. Now, dry ice is different than when you freeze water and make an ice cube. This is frozen carbon dioxide, the stuff you breathe out. And it's called dry ice because if I put it on the table and it started to, do anything, it's not going to leave a puddle of water. It goes straight from the solid form to this gas form that you see. And a normal ice cube wouldn't do that. This stuff is really cold too. The reason I'm wearing gloves and using tongs is because it's way colder than an ice cube. It is negative 109.3 degrees. If I were to touch that with my bare hands, I would probably need some help because that would really hurt. It could freeze my skin, and I don't want frostbite, so I'm being very careful. Now, we're going to see what happens when we put this in different conditions. So our first experiment is we're going to take this chunk of dry ice and put it in a bowl with water in it and see what happens. So here it goes. Whoa. It's making fog. Isn't that cool? Now this is actually something that they use in movies as a special effect and sometimes haunted houses and things like that. Although a lot of places use fog machines now instead of dry ice, it really is cool. And you might be able to hear it bubbling. So I have a soapy piece of paper towel and I'm going to try to create a bubble. I'm going to very slowly cover this up and hopefully we will get a bubble, and I think we did it. And it is starting to bubble up. The gas is making a pressure happen and there's a film of soap over the top. You just gotta wonder, how far is it gonna go before it pops? I'm intrigued. I can't wait to see. Oh, it's getting bigger. Oh, it's getting bigger. This is exciting. I almost want to pop it myself, but I'm not going to. I want to see how long it takes before it pops on its own. How big do you think it's gonna get? Wow, look at that. Oh, it's getting bigger. Wow. This is so cool. When's it gonna pop? How big will it get? Nobody knows. It's getting bigger. Oh, it started to look like it might pop. Wow, it's gonna be neat when it does. If it does. It's wiggling. I'm not making it move. It's doing that all by itself. Oh, there it goes. How cool. That was fun. Gonna add some little chunks in here and hopefully we can get some really cool bubbles. I see some. Kind of hard to see when everything's foggy. Oh wow, look at that. Look at all those little bubbles. It's alive! We've got a really big bubble coming out. Oh, there it popped. Oh, here comes the second one. Look at that. Oh, it's gonna burst. Oh, there it goes. Got a little bubble factory going in here. Another big one. Oh. This is just fascinating. It's so neat to watch. We have a plastic cup with a small hole cut into it and some saran wrap with a rubber band around very tight. And we put a couple of chunks of dry ice inside with a little bit of water to activate it.
Pew,
and it makes these
pew,
really cool
pew,
little
pew,
smoke
pew,
rings.
Pew, 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 pew.